our NSF grant was actually called Impressed, and the first two letters of those were induction and mentoring. And we know as former teachers and now as teacher educators that induction and mentoring support is very important. However, what we did see was that it wasn't always the things people stated as the reasons why they stayed. Often they mentioned informal mentorship and these informal relationships with the individuals in their buildings over the more formal induction and mentoring practices, which honestly was one of the things we came in to examine. And one of the big takeaways we do have is that it doesn't necessarily have to be these one-to-one mentoring relationships. That what we saw was that teachers stayed when they felt that the department as a whole was supporting them in their professional well-being. And so that's kind of one big takeaway is kind of rethinking what those mentoring programs look like, and that how do we support informal relationships? And we know that's kind of tricky to navigate. How do you formalize informal relationships? But how do you provide those opportunities so that individuals can develop informal relationships with each other? And also maybe rethinking that one-to-one mentoring framework or structure that's typically the norm that we see, and how do we make it more of a department-wide mentoring relationship, that the responsibility doesn't only fall on this one person within the department to hope that this person gets supported.